We have with us Shantanu Garg from Shantanu Garg Designs.
Indian design is not really exposed on a global format. Jaipur really inspires me because Jaipur is my home place where I started my practice, and it gave me a right opportunities. Dubai inspires me in executing the idea, like how to modernize the idea, how to make it palatable to the global audience, and yet the relevance of heritage, the relevance of culture is still intact. I feel there has to be some sort of fire in you to evolve something out of your own self, not something that's already there on Pinterest.
Hi everyone, welcome to Walk the Talk with Bulbeer, and I have this young, handsome man with me today who wears many hats. He's a jewelry designer, oh my god, there's so much.
He's an interior designer.
Of course, but this is something different, okay? He's an architect, interior designer, a jewelry designer, and even designing, styling clothes, right?
Yes.
We have with us Shantanu Garg from Shantanu Garg Designs. Hello Shantanu.
Hi Bulbeer.
Thank
Good
you
to see you
so
always.
much. My pleasure. Likewise. Thank you so much for making time for us. So, Shantanu, tell me, when did you start and what made you start, and where are you today?
Well, I started quite early. Long story short, I was an engineering aspirant and I joined IIT Mumbai, but I finally ended up into architecture because I think it was my calling. And again, that sense of insecurity of my career made me start my practice quite early during my college days itself. So I started at the age of 21. I was just in third year, and the day I graduated, I registered my company. But till then also I had a sufficient amount of work that I had on my portfolio.
Awesome. So we see you all over the globe. You know, I mean, I know that when I was trying to get in touch with you, I met you for the first time in Dubai.
Yes.
And that's when I got to know that, you are actually, you're based out of Dubai and Jaipur, and now I hear even out of New York. Awesome.
Looking forward to that. That's my dream city.
I'm sure you are a go-getter and you are going to actually be living your dreams, because I can see that in that short time that I've known you. What's one mantra that kept you going through the ups and downs of the design world?
I think I feel consistency is very important. How inefficient you perform, but that consistency is very important. No matter, you will piss your client because of your inefficient practice, but the ultimate result has to be consistent. So I feel that is one thing which really helped me all the time, like keep evolving.
Lovely. You worked across Jaipur, Dubai and Pisa. What's the one city that inspires you the most and why?
All of them. Like, of course, Jaipur really inspires me because Jaipur is my home place where I started my practice, and it gave me a right opportunities, and also with the access to a lot of craft and the kind of design and the heritage that we breed into, it definitely inspires us in many ways. But Dubai inspires me in executing the idea, like how to modernize the idea, how to make it palatable to the global audience, and yet the relevance of heritage, the relevance of culture is still intact. So Dubai, and of course Italy is the temple for all design enthusiasts, and the kind of aspect of storytelling that the way Italians do is really inspirational.
Lovely. You worked with luxurious spaces. What, in your opinion, defines true luxury in design?
So for me, luxury has to be bespoke. It has to have a purpose, and it should have some sort of an identity for an individual who's basically aspiring to have it. So I feel that for me, luxury is all about its bespoke attributes.
I can see that in your total avatar for sure. What's your favorite motif or cultural element to work with?
I totally believe, in terms of culture, like I totally believe in the heritage, in stories, and I believe, I really believe in context. I would not like to make a house that looks like a New York loft in New Delhi. I would like to educate my client to respect their own culture and heritage, and then evolve their own modern like out of it and make it young and happening. So for me, I think that is one more mission, that I want to translate Indian heritage in a global avatar.
Very good point. Very good. If you were to reimagine one iconic Delhi landmark, which one would you choose? And what would you do differently?
Ooh, Delhi has some interesting iconic landmarks. Like I love the Lutyens Delhi a lot, and the way being colonial in style, but still how they respected the cultural values. So, but one landmark that I would like to work upon is India Gate.
Okay.
Though it's fantastic, it's fabulous, but that is one thing that's coming to my head right now.
I hope the government hears this. I think we have to make this viral, that you get this opportunity, because I'm sure you're going to do something fantabulous.
No, I think we should not disturb the history, the beautiful history
Of course.
that are like, I love the Mughal architecture that Delhi has, and the way Mughals have given that contemporary edge to the temple architectural style of India. So I'm always fascinated about Delhi. So be it
Awesome.
colonial or its Mughal part.
Lovely. How does India's rich history influence your designs on global platform?
In many ways, I feel that one thing which is very special about it, that Indian design is not really exposed on a global format. So that basically renders a very fresh visual for the user, because if you start working on Indian design ethos, what you are going to render to the global audience is going to be very fresh, authentic, and absolutely new. So that is something which I breed onto, and I like to take a lot of inspiration from the Indian visual, our history, our architecture, our tapestries, to our prints, to our motifs and patterns, and translate them into certain design narratives that becomes globally palatable. So, and
Very well said.
Only thing is that it is so fresh. It is so new.
True. What does your weekend look like normally?
My weekend is always around my work only. So I like to travel for work on my weekends. I like to utilize my weekends to basically address my sites that are outstation. So I make my travel plans on a weekend, but centered around the work only.
So basically,
Work
there's
gives me a lot
nothing
of
like
pleasure.
So basically, there's nothing like weekends. Every day is a great day to work.
No, but when you travel for work, it's like a work on vacation, and I really enjoy.
Awesome. That's very well said. What's a dream project that's still on your bucket list other than India Gate?
I really want to. I've now gotten into hospitality design. Now I really want to get into airport. I really want to design one airport
Oh my
terminal.
God.
That's in my wish list.
The person I know, the artistic curve that you have in you, oh my God, I don't know what that airport is going to look like. Trust me. And if you weren't an architect or designer, who would Shantanu Garg be today?
Hotelier.
Oh, is it?
And I'm aspiring to be an hotelier. I'm working on my own concept also. And that also pushed me to start taking hospitality projects, to basically understand the whole business model and have my own, a complete Shantanu Garg designed hotel, which can offer all sort of cultural values on which our brand right now breathes.
I think you should be having the hotel in the same city where you do the airport. So people can actually resonate. I think that's going to be, and I think you should start from Jaipur.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing.
Yes.
It's
Let's
like
manifest.
a culture-driven
Let's manifest
city.
that. Yeah.
For sure. Wishing you all the best for
Thank
this.
you so
I'm sure
much.
it's going to work out for you. I'm sure. So if you could design a dream space for any historical figure, who would it be and why?
Queen Elizabeth
Okay.
II.
And why?
Because she had such a lovely life, I feel like, and such a long life, like, you know, so like she's seen world changing.
Yeah.
Like, and
True.
imagine if you design something for such an icon, I don't know, it has so many layers to unfold. So
True. What's one piece of advice you'd give to a 21-year-old architect starting out like you once did?
I think you should be always curious. I feel there has to be some sort of fire in you to evolve something out of your own self, not something that's already there on Pinterest. I still remember when I was 24, I decided that I would like to do something that I've not seen, be it Pinterest or be it any other platform that we used to do our case study. And that really helped me evolve my own design ideology and philosophy. And I'm really happy and contented that at least I have my own identity. No matter how much it is acceptable or how much it is accepted to the wider audience, but at least that sense of contentment really nourishes my soul. That at least I'm experimenting on something which is not seen before. It has certain values and dynamics on which it breathes. So I feel that Indian designers especially, they should really work on contemporizing Indian aesthetics and present it to the world that India is not about ethnicity, it is beyond ethnicity.
Super. So Shantanu, tell me something about Acetech.
So Acetech, I feel as to the design community, Acetech is one platform basically in India that actually started introducing design to young designers like us back in time. I still remember when team of vendors sponsored my visit to Mumbai to see Acetech. So Acetech is something which has become a window to basically access the design world to the wider audience. And you guys are the one who basically started this entire ecosystem of exhibits in India. And at that scale, and it's still this Acetech scale is one that is something that defines Acetech what it is. So I feel that it is a platform that is right for all the youngsters who are starting their design journey to basically approach all sort of design solutions that will aid them in their practice. It's a nice knowledge base. It's not always about being fancy. It's always about also a platform that acts as a book or as an important chapter for your life. So I feel that Acetech is that kind of an importance in my design career when I was also exposed to many such design solutions that I got to know through Acetech.
Thank you, Shantanu. Thank you so much for your kind words, and also thank you for the lovely insight on design and architecture and all that we just spoke about. It was such a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you so much, Bulbeer, for having me here.
It's my pleasure.
We'll be there for many more talks like this.
Looking forward. Thank you.
Then come to Jaipur now.
Of course. I'm waiting for you to invite me. Whenever you tell me, I'll be there.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.